Hey YouTube, it's the Osprus here with another battle. This one was against ipoint51. It was an amazing battle, if you consider long amazing, and somewhat pointless. But anyway, he leads off with Mew. Most Mews don't want to lead off with an attack, so I just go for the taunt so I can set up the spikes on his incoming Celebi. I go for the second layer of spikes, just seeing what it does, because they do have the sash. It goes for the Carmine, so I know I can go for my third layer of spikes, and he just goes straight for the baton pass into his Mew. So that gets its spikes damage, so predicting him to either set up some, probably to set up some more, because I did see the bulk up from a taunt. I'm just going straight to my Zapdos to predict him to baton pass or substitute, so I can just go for the Roar. Sends out his Milotic from the Roar, which is good, takes the spikes damage, go straight with that Thunderbird. My Zeus's bird is doing its work. And he goes for the Toxic, and I'm like, okay. So I'm predicting him to actually go for the Ice Beam rather than the Recover, but doesn't matter. Either way, he just goes for that Recover. I am my Empoleon, and Empoleon pretty much walls this thing. Could get burned, but you know, burn doesn't really bother me at this point. So he goes for the Toxic, probably predicting me to switch, but I just go for that Grass Knot now. And then he goes for another Toxic, either predicting me a switch or not realizing that I'm part Steel, but whatever. So I take it out. And this was the worst decision of my life. I really shouldn't have taken it out, because this thing comes in and I have to speed up the battle to 999 times. And it consists of me trying to kill a Deoxys that has Taunt, an Agility up, Recover, and Toxic. So lucky I have a Pokemon with Natural Cure and a Pokemon with that's part Steel, so he can't Toxic them and he can't actually kill them, so this is a never-ending battle that he cannot win. So I have to pressure slash switch stall out his Recovers and his Taunts so that I can eventually kill it with one of my Pokemon without them having to die, because most of my Pokemon are required for the rest of his team, because he does have those baton passes, so just in case. I especially want to keep Zapdos alive, because that's really my main counter to the rest of his team. So as you see, every now and then I hit him with an attack, get the Life Orb recoil, which is annoying, or a bit of Toxic damage, but really I'm just switching out. I get one Freeze Hacks, which was happy, but he unthought out straight away. I went into Zapdos so I could Roar him or Toxic or whatever, I don't know. But just keeps going and going and going and going until I start realizing he's getting low on Taunts and Recovers. He makes a series of plays that leads me to believe this. It's all because of my Zapdos with the pressure. So here he went for the Toxic, and I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna ruse, see what you do. Okay, well, he goes for another Agility, so I get the Toxic on him, and I'm like, yeah. So I go into my Donphan, going to set up my Stealth Rocks, but, you know, he just taunts me straight away. So now I go into Empoleon and spam my Agilities. Even though I can't get faster than him, I know he can't kill me, and the more I do this, the less Life Orb damage I take, and eventually Poison's gonna kill. He finally taunts me, and then he faints, and then I'm like, you know what, you're just about to get 6-stowed by my Empoleon. It's going to kill the remainder of your pokes after killing that Milotic, and thank God Toxic cannot affect Steel types. See, if he had an attacking move instead of his Agility, might have gone out differently, but then I probably would have had time to Toxic him and avoid the taunt and all that stuff. But otherwise, it was a good game. You didn't actually get the gratitude of killing any of my pokes, because I actually do it myself with Life Orb, so technically 6-0 for me, good game.